snow spiraling around highway signs, blue headlights cutting through mountain fog, frozen puddles beside fuel pumps, country songs leaking from truck radios. Winter stretches endlessly tonight. Wooden booths glowing beneath amber bulbs, heavy jackets hanging near heaters, maple syrup bottles beside coffee mugs, steam clouding the restaurant windows. A waitress refills cheap ceramic cups, truckers laugh through exhausted voices, someone scratches lottery tickets quietly, nobody rushes toward the storm outside. Stay beside the heater tonight, forget the frozen highways briefly. The snowfall feels quieter when neon signs stay glowing. Satellite towers blink across distant hills, snowplows crawl beside empty lanes, radio static hums above engine noise, brake lights stain the icy asphalt red. One driver chews sunflower seeds silently, one cashier stacks cigarette cartons carefully, somebody studies weather reports nervously near the vending machine corner. Frozen wind rattles aluminum rooftops softly, low guitars echo through roadside diners. Everything feels isolated here, everything feels strangely peaceful too. Truck tires spray silver slush backward, dark forests surround abandoned exits, even small sounds travel farther near midnight winter highways. Coffee steam above wool gloves, loose receipts near ketchup bottles, snowflakes melting on dirty boots, engine vibrations beneath parking lots. A mechanic wipes grease from coveralls, old travelers unfold paper road maps, yellow vending machines glow near bathrooms, ice gathers beneath frozen railings. One teenager sleeps inside a pickup, one singer tunes guitars beside counters, someone watches freight trains crossing valleys beyond the snowy truck stop above the mountains. Cloud swallow every visible star. Drive through endless winter weather, move beside exhausted engine lights. Some roads carry loneliness in beautifully silent ways. Hot coffee and gasoline vapor, pale reflections across frozen glass. Everything turns cinematic inside sleepless snowstorm nights. Maybe storms slow memories down gently, maybe isolated highways change people quietly, maybe strangers trust roadside diners more than crowded city bars. Every booth remembers travelers briefly, every fuel station holds forgotten story. Some departures lead toward freedom, some departures lead nowhere at all. Still the radios keep humming, still the snowfall keeps falling. Morning plows clear slippery overpasses, bakery ovens warm tiny gas stations, gray daylight spreads across frozen forests slowly, street lamps fade beside icy bridges, workers unlock convenience stores quietly, fresh newspapers hit wet counters, night dissolves inside drifting snow cloths, golden elevators climbing endless floors, soft piano drifting through marble corridors. The casino breathes slowly before dawn. Velvet ropes hanging beside mirrored columns, designer heels crossing polished stone quietly. Perfume clouds mixing with cigar smoke, security guards watching revolving doors carefully. A dealer shuffle cards without emotion. Tourists carry chips inside leather pockets. Someone loses everything in silence. Nobody notices the sadness immediately. Stay beneath these chandeliers, forget what waits outside. The night feels expensive when luck still feels possible. Silver slot machines blink beside cocktail bars. Dice bounce across screen felt softly. Late jazz leaks from hidden lounges. Tiny cameras follow every movement. One bartender polishes crystal glasses patiently. One singer removes glittering earrings slowly. Somebody studies the ceiling murals instead of watching the game. Velvet elevators hum through golden towers. Low bass shakes penthouse windows gently. Everything feels artificial here. Everything feels strangely seductive too. Rainwater reflects limousine headlights outside. Red carpet soften exhausted footsteps. Even quiet conversations become dramatic. Near 4 in the morning. Poker chips stacked beside ashtrays. Melting ice inside silver buckets. High heels beside hotel key cards. Fountain water echoing through hallways. A pianist practices scales near balconies. Housekeepers fold abandoned silk jackets. Room service carts cross silent corridors. Blue city lights spill through curtains. One actress removes diamond necklaces carefully. One businessman sleeps beside scattered receipts. Someone writes phone numbers on napkins near the rooftop infinity lounge above downtown. Clouds cover the fading moonlight. Walk through glowing velvet weather, move beside sleeping roulette halls. Some places trap emotions behind luxury and polished smiles. Cigarette smoke and expensive perfume. Golden reflections across mirrored walls. Everything turns cinematic inside restless casino nights. Maybe glamour hides loneliness beautifully. Maybe money changes silence completely. Maybe giant hotels collect secrets more carefully than people do. Every elevator carries exhausted dreamers. Every suite remembers whispered promises. Some visitors leave completely broken. Some leave believing in miracles again. Still the slot lights keep flashing. Still the fountains keep flowing. Cleaning crews vacuum empty lounges. Morning flights cross pale desert skies. Blue daylight touches rooftop antennas slowly. Taxi drivers wait beside revolving entrances. Chefs unlock kitchen storage rooms quietly. Coffee steam fills marble cafes. Night fades beneath chandelier reflections across the sleeping casino. Carry these glittering evenings carefully. Carry the jazz and crystal lights. Carry every blurred reflection. Carry every unfinished gamble. Leave the roulette wheel spinning softly. Leave the elevators climbing. Motorway lights stretching beyond the hills, hot air floating above crowded rooftops, lantern smoke twisting beside balconies, drums echoing from distant festivals. Summer refuses to sleep tonight. Paper charms hanging across Market Street, scooters weaving between crowded crossings, sweet syrup dripping onto sidewalks, bright sandals tapping worn stone paths. A vendor flips noodles over flames quickly, children chase sparks from spinning fireworks. Someone with stuffed animals laughing loudly. Nobody notices how late it gets. Stay inside this warm noise, forget tomorrow morning completely. The city feels brighter when midnight mixes with festivals. Indigo headlights rush beneath overpasses, taxi radios crackle above engine hums. Rainwater glows beneath elevated rails, billboards flicker over crowded tunnels. One biker speeds beside buses recklessly, one singer practices melodies near stairways. Somebody stares across river bridges without saying a single word. Paper lanterns sway through humid darkness, low rhythms vibrate apartment windows. Everything feels alive tonight, everything feels ready to burst open. Steam rises from alley kitchens softly, train wheels spark beneath flyovers. Even tiny movements become dramatic near crowded summer midnight streets. Melting ice beside plastic fans, coins dropping inside claw machines. Firecracker smoke over rooftops, sandals lined beside temple gates. A grandmother folds chairs after closing. Basketball games continue near convenience stores. Tiny bars overflow with cigarette haze. Delivery bikes cross up intersections quickly. One student sketches strangers on receipts. One drummer tests rhythms under bridges. Somebody watches airplanes beyond towers near the glowing riverbank. Above the skyline, clouds shimmer from hidden lightning. Run through blazing midnight weather, move beneath electric paper skies. Some evenings become permanent long after the music disappears. Sweet perfume and gasoline vapor, neon reflections across river waves. Everything turns cinematic inside humid festival nights. Maybe crowded streets erase loneliness briefly. Maybe fireworks awaken forgotten feelings. Maybe people reveal true emotions when hidden beneath glowing lantern smoke. Every bridge carries restless footsteps. Every rooftop stores fading laughter. Some strangers vanish before sunrise. Some remain like unfinished songs. Still the motorways keep roaring. Escalators humming without passengers, white tiles shining after floor polish, closed boutiques behind metal shutters, pop songs echoing through giant hallways. The shopping center feels unreal tonight. Paperbacks resting beside fountains, bright posters hanging from glass rails, perfume drifting near silent elevators, security cameras blinking above food courts. A janitor pushes carts through reflections, teenagers lean against arcade machines, someone flips coins near vending kiosks. Nobody seems ready to head home. Stay inside these hallways, forget the outside traffic noise. The building feels softer after every store closes. Plastic trays stacked beside soda stations, French fries cooling under yellow lamps, cleaning crews wipe sticky tables slowly. Movie previews flicker across giant screens. One cashier counts wrinkled receipts carefully. One skateboard rattles near side exit. Somebody laughs inside empty corridors, like the silence belongs to them. Marble sneakers squeak across polished floors, bass leaks from distant gaming lounges. Everything feels suspended here, everything feels strangely artificial too. Glass ceilings reflect fading advertisements, neon logos buzz above kiosks. Even small footsteps echo louder near 1 in the morning. Candy wrappers under benches, keychains spinning inside gift shops, rainwater streaks across skylights, loose balloons trapped near ceilings. A toy store glows pastel blue, jewelry counters sparkle without customers. Old couples leave the cinema quietly, employees lock heavy backroom doors. One photographer captures empty escalators, one musician strums beside the parking deck. Someone sketches strangers in notebooks near the frozen yogurt stand. Beyond the glass entrance, rain keeps soaking the parking lot. Walk through endless fluorescent weather, move beside sleeping storefront signs. Some places hold strange beauty once the crowds disappear completely. Warm pretzels and perfume clouds, silver reflections across tiled halls. Everything turns cinematic inside deserted midnight malls. Maybe giant buildings feel lonely too. Maybe empty spaces amplify memories. Maybe bright advertisements hide sadness better than darkness ever could. Every escalator carries stories upward. Every bench remembers waiting faces. Some people wander, searching comfort. Some people wander to avoid silence. Still the speakers keep playing, still the fountains keep flowing. Parking garages empty floor by floor. Morning trucks arrive near loading docks. Blue dawn reaches rooftop skylights slowly. Cleaning machines cross sleeping corridors. Workers unlock cafe counters quietly. Fresh pastries enter display windows. Night fades beneath fluorescent colors across the giant atrium. Carry these hollow evenings carefully. Carry the echoes and pale lights. Carry every blurry reflection. Carry every unfinished conversation. Leave the storefronts glowing softly. Leave the escalators moving endlessly. Leave them all breathing quietly toward another artificial sunrise. The arcade machines finally power down. Rain weakens beyond the glass doors. Only fluorescent lights remain buzzing across the empty mall. Across the empty mall. Cold drizzle across empty intersections. Train smoke fading behind apartment blocks. Street lamps trembling beside narrow canals. Faint rock music under concrete bridges. The whole neighborhood feels exhausted tonight. Dark coats passing bakery windows quietly. Tin signs rattling above corner pubs. Wet newspapers sticking onto sidewalks. Old boots splashing through shallow puddles. A fisherman repairs tangled wires slowly. A bartender stacks cloudy pint glasses. Someone feeds pigeons near tram rails. Nobody smiles without reason here. Stay beneath this weather. Let the evening stretch longer. The rain hides everything. People avoid saying aloud. Rusty payphones glow beside bus shelters. Late commuters stare beyond fogged glass. Orange cigarettes burn near station stairs. Subway doors close with hollow echoes. One mechanic wipes grease from knuckles. One singer drags speakers through alleys. Someone sketches rooftops and notebooks while waiting for the final train. Northern rain slides across windows softly. Bass hums under old brick ceilings. Everything feels heavier tonight. Everything feels strangely sincere too. Canal water mirrors distant factories. Street lights bend through falling mist. Even tiny conversations linger longer near freezing midnight air. Steam curling from paper cups. Bicycle chains against iron fences. Taxi tires crossing soaked avenues. Coins rattling inside jacket pockets. A florist closes wooden shutters carefully. Soup kitchens serve exhausted workers. Blue television glow fills basements. Laundry sways above alley corridors. One painter smokes beside warehouse doors. One cashier studies crossword puzzles silently. Somebody hums forgotten melodies near the canal bridge railing. Above the district, clouds erase the entire skyline. Walk through silver winter weather. Move beside exhausted tram. Some cities carry sadness in beautifully quiet ways. Wet scarves and gasoline fumes, dim reflections across river stones. Everything turns cinematic under endless northern rainfall. Maybe cold streets sharpen memory. stronger. Maybe silence grows inside old towns. Maybe lonely people trust rainstorms more than crowded conversations. Every bridge remembers footsteps. Every alley stores faded voices. Some strangers vanish without warning. Some remain inside your thoughts forever. Still the buses keep rolling. Still the canals keep flowing. Morning barges move beneath gray fog. Bread ovens warm narrow storefront. Street sweepers rinse sleeping plazas. Blue daylight touches distant chimneys. Workers unfold metal cafe chairs. First bicycles cross empty bridges. Night dissolves in quiet layers above the river district. Carry these frozen evenings carefully. Carry the fog and station lights. Carry every blurred reflection. Carry every unfinished confession. Leave the canals breathing softly. Leave the payphones glowing faintly. Leave the rain drifting slowly toward another sleepless dawn. The final tram disappears through fog. Canal water settles beneath bridges. Only distant rain.